Good morning, sports fans, coming to you live from the All Active Football Studio. I am calling and hitting you guys up. So, good morning to all the team owners, busters, fags, pump puss ass niggas, and everybody. We have a show that is chuck tight, full of all the information. We are going to start off with St. Louis Kings versus the new team. The new team, the new team, the new team. Put motherfuckers on notice that he is not going quietly into the night. Congratulations to new team on their first win. It was a hard fought battle over the Kings. Whew, the Kings are now going to finish out week 4 at 1-3. So new team, they had a good showing for Tom Brady. Tom Brady is back. The Brady Evans stack worked out wonderfully for the new team. Penny came on strong for 31. Jefferson 32. Shit. James Robinson shit the bed. McLaren shit the bed. And even Harris came on and got him a good 15 points. It was a good showing all the way up and down for the new team. Defense 9 points. His kicker, he's had this kicker for years off and on. But he always ends up back with him. This kicker is the number one kicker in the league, and 12 points when you out there averaging 12 points from your kicker, it's always going to be a good day. On the other side, with Kings had a decent showing by Matt Ryan, Jay Wills, Jay Willie, Jamal Williams out of the Detroit backfield went out there and went off for 29, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. Congrats to him. Lazard, I remember when he picked Lazard up, I was still kind of on the fence. I even thought about picking him up, but Lazard is coming on for for Kings this season. 18 points from him, 20 points from old Mike Williams. I remember when that trade went down. That was one of the trades that Brian fleeced him on, but it's coming on and doing good work. Another Brian trade is Melvin Gordon gave him a minus 1.2. That didn't help his cause, but no matter what, up and down, I don't think he left any points on the bench. 13 from your linebackers, always a good day. 14 points from your punter, 13 points from your head coach in a loss. To hit out 224 and still lose is kind of bumming. But for the most part, new team wins this without any problems, unless Aaron Donald goes off for 50. Kings loses, and we're moving on. Then we have U City Lions versus New Northside. New Northside is coming off a loss to the team, the East Division rivals, the Ass Kickers, and currently sits at 2-1. You got the U City Lions. They are 2-1 off a bad coaching week. So you got U City Lions. They are right sitting at 231. You got Eckler. He went off of 35. Kelsey, he went off of 24 doing Kelsey things. Sanders. Brian has been singing the praises of Sanders for years, and we've been shitting on that motherfucker. Sanders is showing up this season, and Sanders is, for the first time that I can remember, a top 10 running back in fantasy football. He's really doing his thing. St. Louis Kings, patience. He rode with Sanders all these years when everybody else told him to give up on that bum. And we did. We talked bad about that motherfucker in the chat room. Speaking of the chat room, I will always plug the main chat. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any ways to get into the chat room, I suggest you get there. It really goes down. It's a fun-filled time. We talk shit all day. But back to the news. Again, U City Lions up and down did his thing. Funny thing is, Andrews came back to earth with a 3.5 points. 12 points from your linebacker. 15 points from your safety is always a good day. Good times for team U City Lions. New North Side, 16 points from Rogers, 25 from Henry. Henry doing Henry type things. Devontae Adams is really, really coming on. He's a top 7 wide receiver. He's ranked number 7 in the fantasy league. Averaging 18 points a game. Came out with 20. It's a good pickup from Northside. Last year, he was selected as a keeper. Lockett, he got from me in a trade. Everett, 17 points from your tight end, 5 receptions, and 61 yards and a touchdown. Always a wonderful day. Mostert came on for 11. Pretty much up and down the north side. So this team right here in this game, for the most part, is looking as if Brian has the win. But Cooper Kupp is very, very surprising. So if he can get really, really big points, let's say 15 and 15 from Kupp, let's say maybe 20 and 15 from Skowronek, 30. That still won't be enough. I just don't see anywhere where Northside gets the numbers to overcome U City. So this will be a good game to watch throughout the night. I still think that Northside finishes 2-2, and Brian finishes out 3-1. But I can't call it right now. But it is what it is. Chibo Burgers and Bucks. As I always say with Bucks is an old owner. Lawrence came back in, took over a shitty squad that was given up by a totally retarded previous owner that just did trades just to make friends. But Chibo Burgers is sub 200, I believe, for the first time. No, maybe the second time this season. But he is going to be, and then there was one. Only one. He's going to be the final undefeated team going 4-0 into week 5. Lamar Jackson went down, and just Lamar Jackson, for the most part, he went down 15 points. 15 points is always a good day, but not when you're LJ. It just doesn't sit right. Breece Hall was a good pickup, 17 points for the rookie, and Freiermuth 16. So good work all the way up and down for the Burgers squad. You got 14 points for your cornerback. Just all the way up and down. Good work for the Burgers. Chibo Burgers 4-0, last undefeated team. Congrats to the motherfucking Burgers. And if you've never had a Chibo Burger, as y'all can see, I'm in my office. Hold on one second. I'm going to cancel this call. If you've never had a Chibo Burger in your life, the shit is fucking amazing. It is Chibo Burgers is actually a real thing, and the shit is amazing. So we move on to that work versus Bullyfoots. That work has been going down these last couple of weeks. Currently sits 2-1, and it's going to finish out pretty much 2-2. Bullyfoots, it's 1-2. He's going to finish out 2-2 as well. Bullyfoots has all the momentum going to this. The 173 that work has is what he's sitting on. Currently, Bullyfoots is at 174. Pretty much, as long as Brandon Ayuk does not catch a ball on the screen for negative 2 yards and fumbles, pretty much Bullyfoots wins out. And that's even if Jalen Ramsey doesn't get not one tackle. So pretty much I'm going Bullyfoots and put his Bullyfoot into that work's ass. And he goes on to win. Final score to be determined. But you get 28 from Tyreek Hill. This linebacker, you get Moore, they got you for 13. 13 from your defensive end. Great. This linebacker that Bullyfoots picked up, he is currently the number 2 linebacker in fantasy, Mr. Frankie Louvu out of Carolina. Now, see, this is the importance of the waiver wire. He picked him up in the waiver wire somewhere in the middle of September, and been working for him. So always work the wire. Don't be too good to work the wire. See what you can come up on. Bullyfoots wins this easily. All right, now we move on to Calgary Stampede, a.k.a. Gronk, and New York City Matrix. Matrix should finish this out easily at the 205 that is projected. He got 0 points from Marvin Jones, which is crazy. But Russell Wilson came on big time for him with a hard 27. McCaffrey and Barkley are doing exactly the way Gronk wanted them to when he traded for them, and that Barkley McCaffrey stack is amazing. It just is. It's doing its thing. It's hard to lose a damn near 200-point game and still in a loss. But the way it's looking, I hear that Gronk is out there looking for a quarterback, and I think he's in negotiations with Team Carthage Kings Wilson to get one. I think it's better options out there, but it's not for me. Gronk is a good GM, and he holds his own, and I personally would go look elsewhere. As you can see, more calls coming in. I am at work. But Matrix, all the way around, Cooks gave us some good money. Fournette gave us some good money. All the way around, Gronk, you lose. Matrix goes out and finishes out 2-2. Gronk finishes 2-2 as well. Moving on to People's Champ and Hell's Bells. God damn it. Hell's Bells is going to fall to 0-4. I don't understand. Hell's Bells, I mean, up and down on paper, squad looks great. And been putting out some numbers. He finishes this week 175. Not great numbers. But you get 24 points from Allen. Jamar Chase usually gets you better than 12. Yeah, it's fucked up for him. I don't know. People's Champ, though. People's Champ is going to finish out 2-2 with the 193-ish projection. Pretty much he still has a defensive tackle, a defensive end, and a cornerback going tonight. He should meet his projection easily, but you get 31 from Dameon Pierce. Dobbins give you 22. CeeDee Lamb 21. McKenzie still coming on for him. Brandon got a tight squad, John. Brandon is letting y'all know he is not an easy win. So, People's Champ, I had him losing all year, and People's Champ is showing me that at least half that time I was wrong. Shout out to People's Champ going into 2-2. Great showing this week. Good job, PCs. Now we move on to El Patron and the Black Republicans. This is a tight game. This game is going to come down to tonight. 197 is where Patron sits. And pretty much if Black Republicans can get an average of 12 points per position that is going tonight, which is definitely possible, he hits 198 and he wins by a point. But Jeff Wilson, who's averaging 10 points, Robinson averaging 7 points, Higbee averaging 11 points, and he still got the Rams defense going up against San Francisco. I honestly think that this possibly Black Republicans could end up 4-0. It's definitely possible. And yeah, who saw that shit coming? I damn sure didn't. But you get 23 from Kyler Murray. This is where Patron got fucked in the game. He started Trubisky. Trubisky only got 84 yards and an interception. 0.86 points really fucked him. Metcalf gave him 23. TJ Hockenson with 40 motherfucking points. AJ Brown with 14. Jonathan Taylor kind of let him down too. It's going to be a tight game. It's really going to come down to what them Rams and them 49er players for Black Republicans do. Too close to call. I'm going with Patron. Fuck it. That's my brother. I love him. All right, moving on. Team Commish versus Team Co-Commish, a.k.a. the Ass Kickers. Congratulations to my cousin and my commissioner. He's going to finish out week 4 at 2-2. They came through and put the smack down on me. No excuses, no anything. We all up and down. We had a bunch of injuries on the Ass Kicker squad. Shit happens. You can't. You gotta have a good bench. I didn't have a shitty showing. I should finish out at 174. But 235, big ups to Team Commish winning this easily. You get 24 from Pat Mahomes, 30 motherfucking points for Higbee. Nick Chubb with the triple two, 2-2. Pickens. 17 points from Pickens. And Marquise Brown out of Hollywood Brown. I say again, Hollywood Brown out of Arizona did his thing. Then you got your linebacker. His linebacker tandem is probably one of the best in the league. His linebacker tandem is great. He has both the Jacksonville Jaguar linebackers, and they out here doing their thing. He getting pretty much 38 points, 34 points. He's averaging about 30 for both of them every week. Very good. His defense came through for 20 points. Didn't really leave a whole lot of points that I could see out on the bench. But he wins it convincingly. Shout out to Team Commish. Hurts had a more down-to-earth day at 16 points. Josh Jacobs came through for 36. But that's pretty the highlight. That's pretty much the rest of the shit on the Asker squad. That Tampa Bay safety that was picked up got 14 points. It's pretty much a good day. Not the best showing for the Asker squad. But Team Commish, congratulations, cuz you did your thing. This has been this week's edition for Week 4 Monday Morning Quarterback. Sorry for it being a little late. I had patients I had to see, and as you can see, we at work and we got phones ringing off the hook. So y'all got any questions? Get in the main chat group. Come holler at us. A lot of trade talks, and if you got any questions about anything, get at us. Week 4, holler at you motherfuckers. Peace.